Yeah, me just start whenever. Oh, Rebel just got home.
Yeah, just... Oh.
Now, Sugar, while we were still trying to piece together what went down upstairs, wouldn't you know it, those no-good pirates we've been fixing to find came strutting in like they own the place. Loud as a summer storm and twice as rowdy, they set to hooting and hollering, stirring up a real ruckus. Celeste, bless her, stepped in all graceful like to calm them down, but they didn't take too kindly to it, and bang, one of them fired a pistol right in the air. Well, now, that's when I knew it was time to earn my namesake. Y'all ever wondered why they called me Thunderdrunk? You were about to find out. We wrangled with some of those scallywags downstairs, and after knocking a few heads together, I made my way up to catch the rest of our merry little misfit crew. The big old pirate boss pulled some manner of bomb out of his breeches, and next thing I knew, there was a bright flash, and I'm laid out flat, staring at the ceiling, wondering if I'd passed into a better afterlife, or just needed a stiff drink. Turns out, little Elliot came to my rescue. I knew that sweet child had gumption in him, saved my behind, and maybe my pride too. Once the dust settled, we got the information we were after, which led us to a certain bathhouse I may have visited once or 4 times. Don't judge me, Sugar. Next up, we made our way to the Blade and Stars, which, if y'all don't know, is this cozy little inn right nearby. Famous for its enchanted sign, a gleaming silver saber along a shield twinkling with motes of starlight. It draws folks in just like a lightning bug to a porch lantern on a humid summer night. We get inside and they offer us rooms and some nice amenities. Naturally, I snagged me a suite and extended the invitation to anyone wanting to bunk up. Ace jumped up on the offer quicker than a June bug on a screen door. Celeste and Selena each took their own rooms, and sweet Selena kindly offered to share hers with Elliot. As for Mavros, he joined us for supper before heading home to his wife and youngins. He said he'll be meeting up with us come morning. After a good soak and scrub in the baths, which, let me tell you, they were downright divine, we gathered for dinner to chew over our next steps. I suggested we all share a bit about how we fight and what we bring to the table, seeing as we are a new crew and all. Never hurts to know who's got your back and who's going to set it on fire by accident. And wouldn't you know it, after a bit of chatting and friendly boasting, I started feeling mighty proud of our little gang. Warmer than a fresh biscuit right out of the oven. I dare say we might make a fine team after all. The next morning rolls around and we're all feeling fresh as daisies, and I, for one, was just itching to get back home, grabbing a fresh outfit, just in case another one gets ruined, as you can see here, and check in on Ma and Pa. They'll be tickled pink to see me. Celeste mentioned she ought to visit her family too, just to let them know she's alright and what she's getting herself into. But with all that going on, we figured it best to leave Elliot and Mavros behind, seeing as they're not as welcome in that area. Ace will tag along with me though, and Selena offered to stay behind to keep the boys safe. Still, I can't help but fret a bit over young Elliot. He's got a fire in his belly and a good heart, but this world's a mean old place. I just hope we're all making the right calls here. And that is recap.
Thank you kindly, and our next recapper is Elliot.
I finally made it home. Yay.
Scaredy boy's turn.
Yay. I'm gonna write a journal, but I'm not gonna be here next week.
Oh man, are you doing your D&D with your group again still?
Yeah.
Loser. Fine. I'll skip it if you want someone else to do it, so that you can do it.
If someone's down, I'll do it next week or next
Yeah,
week.
I'm after you, I believe. Yeah.
You're gonna miss out. Party's gonna die without you.
I know. You don't know how much this hurts me.
That's your own fault. You started the game. You better finish the game.
Goddamn right.
That's the job of the DM. You
Yeah,
falter.
one guy is already leaving because like he just wanted to be there to drink, and I'm just like, everyone wants
so
to play D&D,
lame.
not drink.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't play D&D in real life. People are weirdos. Plus, I also like to be in my PJs and just chill.
Plus, it's so funny too because it's like it was a group of 10 people, and the guy left, so
Holy
it's
shit,
now
that's
it's
huge.
9.
That's a lot of people.
You know what's so funny? Combat goes really fast with them. They actually like they're
Yeah.
new to D&D, but they
Fucking
figured out how to
murder
play it worthy.
Yeah, murder hobo style.
Kind of, yes. I try to wrangle them so hard to the point that 3 people are the anchor of the team, where they're making sure the other 4 are not like murder hoboing.
Good luck with that. There's no way I can play with that. The most I've ever played was 7. 7, actually 8. My apologies. I couldn't do 8 ever again. It was too much.
It's pretty funny.
6 is my bottom dollar. That's like enough people
Yeah.
for me.
They're in Calaman already stealing stuff from people.
Well, sounds like they're going to be punished for that, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we find ourselves upon Baldur's Gate once more. Oops, the other map. I don't like that one. Yeah, this one's much better. More crazier. So you guys stayed at the Blade Stars, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
As, yeah.
We just gotta wait. Or we're making our way back to my place, to Celeste's place.
Oh, you're going
And
to
I
your
know
place. Well, you're going by yourself, right?
No, Ace is coming with me. I'm getting outfits. Celeste is coming with as well, and then we're gonna split at our houses. And then
Oh,
Selena's
they
back
all in the
with
upper city?
Elliot
Ooh,
and
they're all
Avernus.
rich folk. Ooh.
Yeah, we can't be taking the peasants with, you know.
Alright,
Just
you head towards
just
towards
kidding.
Baldur's Gate. As you head up to the upper city. Crap.
And towards Baldur's Gate. Wait, what?
Oh no, yeah, Baldur's Gate's upper gate. Baldur's Gate, yeah, right here. Baldur's Gate.
But where we're going, Elliot? You chilling with Selena?
Oh yeah, he's inside his room just hiding.
Wah.
Still nibbling the 1 macaron I gave him.
He's like one nibble, and then that's like the rest of the hour for him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this last 3 days.
Some man can finish it in 1 minute. I finished this in 1 week.
So you head towards the upper city of the home of the patron aristocrats of Baldur's Gate. It's a place of beauty, splendor, and where the magnificent public sculptures stand alongside the historic manors, upscale theaters, boutiques, tiny stone walls, gardens, tucked among the streets like hidden gems. Flowers bloom along the tree lines in the streets, ushering away any stray miasma that escapes from less fortunate quarters below. The silks and velvet and gold-braided minks, water clear as diamonds and luminous pearls, they are common sights to the upper city, a highly glimpse elsewhere except as cheap limitations. As everything in the upper city speaks of privilege, wealth, magical lights illuminate clean swept streets, some bearing enchantments and holding back the river fogs. Most of the city major temples are located in the district, as rather evidence on how the faith has valued the city's wealth elite over the conjoined and swallowers of pocket goers. As the fine wines and shops and tellers of jewelry upon the upper city, while the watch nightly rituals expel the non-resident, reinforced by the airs of luxury and exclusivity. Those without the watch issued a token or a patron's voucher must leave at nightfall without any exceptions, of course. Residents of the upper city feel great pressure to maintain the outwards appearance and the well-kept estates, a facade, and finally maintaining even at the cost of pawning everything within. Admittedly, the poverty in the district is admittedly a shameful failure. As the patriots unbashful and snobbery of fostering deep resentments among the residents of the lower city and the outer city, who can see the good in life enjoying before their eyes, but are excluded from all the smallest tastes. The watch is merciless and about turning beggars away from the gates, where enforced entry of tolls of non-resident areas with those without the watch's token are escorted effectively to bars, and the poor set foot within the district. As the patrons are caught outside the upper city after dark, therefore is at a high risk of robbery, beating, and worse. So, in a sense, if you're out in the upper city, there's a chance that you might get robbed, you might be beaten, or worse. And of those that are poor, coming to the upper city without any jurisdiction or like trying to sneak your way in, you can find yourself quickly in jail without bail. As the gates of the old wall of the built of the Baldurians' behest centuries ago, surrounding the upper city of 6 gates pierce it, channels the district's visitors, the commerce entering the upper city. So it requires either being a patron, having the patron's letter, or showing the watch's token, issued by the upper city residents, a license to a few inns or guests who use it, or paying any entry toll. The token and the tolls are only accepted at the Citadel and the Baldur's Gate and Black Dragon's Gate, since the other gates are reserved for exclusive use of patrons, that their servants and their guests. As you arrive to one of the gates, as usually they won't allow commoners across these gates without, finagling some gold pieces to make their way, but you guys have a token, likely, since you're part of the upper city, or a letter that allows you access and passage through here. Of course, to your own behest. Of course, if you did falter and lose it through your adventure, chances are you would be sought as a peasant until everything could be alchemated through back towards, I would assume so, towards the capital, and rehearse it talking forth upon the people who reside in the upper city of their council members. As you guys begin to make your way towards the gates, is there any locations you want to visit before leaving the lower city?
Not particularly for Bo. He's more concerned about his outfit currently.
Alright. Well, we'll showcase a few locations that you pass by. You see the Blushing Mermaid in the distance. As it looks like this shithole, but yeah, it's got some crazy.
Are those like a bunch of hands around her? That's really cool.
It's
That's creepy.
pretty much a whorehouse.
Oh, okay.
And it's a brothel, mixed tavern of fighting, and yeah, it's a mixture of everything, basically. Yeah. As you pass another location across your midst, one that might be interesting to some of you guys, the fireworks shop, actually, which I gotta find here. Where did I put it? I have a handout here. I'm just trying to find, because I put everything. Oh, there it is.
Actually, you know what? Could we stop in here? Bo would see this.
All right.
Would y'all mind kindly if we were to run in there quick?
Are the colours catching your eye?
A bit, yes, but I do recall this store, and I thought maybe for poor Elliot, he had never seen something like this, and it could be a bit of enjoyment.
Yes, perhaps we could use one to celebrate when we finish our mission.
I like the way you're thinking. And he'd, pat you on the back with his hand as he proceeds to head that way.
All right. You head towards the fireworks shop as you can see a kind of magic and explosion as you're hoping your clothes doesn't get stained with soot and whatever not. So you see this four-story stone structure consistently steaming with smoke, unusual colors of various vents and chimneys. From the elaborating showroom, spanning about 2 floors, you can see an alchemist in there. A mage of some sort maintains his family long-standing monopoly of smoke powder, a production in Baldur's Gate, as many as heard of it, as the smoke powder is reserved for the Council of Four, towards the gone of the High House of Wonders. The shop sells various lesser alchemy items to the public, from torches and colored flames to smoke grenades and fireworks. Some are enchanted and some are harmless illusions, while the windowless shops filled from the building from the upper 2 stories are strict off limits. Its stairwell is blocked by a massive iron vault. As you see a rather hefty thug hired there from a bannerless legion. So he has mutton chops across his sides as he makes sure that no one enters. Ah, greetings and welcome. What can I help you do? What would you like to buy around my fireworks shop? So he gives you the menu.
Oh. Yeah. Let me take a look here a minute.
The last part's cut off, but it's just kind of like basically a firefly jar.
Yeah, no,
It gives illumination, basically. He does sell the good stuff, but that's only exclusive to the people who have gone. But with proper persuasion and lots of money, you might be able to windle him to sell you some smoke powder. But smoke powder is dangerous shit. It's like basically like explosive.
Bo definitely is not thinking of that currently, but he would be looking at the items on there, and he would look back to the vendor. I think actually, could I get 2 of these illusory firecrackers? I'm not much for magic myself, and these always seem to impress me. I could only imagine what Elliot would think.
So he takes out 2 out of a box. That's 3 gold pieces each.
Bo would set down 7 pieces. He would tip him 1 extra gold.
Much obliged. Thank you very much. I hope you like him, as he gives you a blue one and a green one.
Cool. Thank you. Ace, Celeste, is there anything by chance you were wanting to look at while we were in here?
Dude, the flash bomb would be hilarious. I'm blinded!
Look what this can do.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ace is probably like picking up and like looking at the smoke stick, the flash bomb, and the alchemist's fire. He's not interested in like the more for show stuff. He's more interested in like, oh, these look like they could possibly harm somebody and or get
The
me out
smoke
of a
cloud
bad
could help too
situation.
if you need to get out of the situation.
Yeah. It costs 15 gold.
Yeah, because it's their family recipe.
Bo would lead to you, Ace. And just let me know if you need anything. I don't mind helping you, sugar. And he'd kind of like lean back up.
Much obliged, but nothing particular, not for me here.
So the fireflies give illumination. It doesn't say in there, but it's an illumination of 10 feet by 10. So dim and bright, so you can't see. It's like a shitty light spell.
Ooh.
It's kind of handy, though.
The bugs will eventually die after a time.
Jeez.
It has a timer on it. It doesn't last forever. It lasts basically 8 hours a day, and then they die. The minute you want to free them, then they don't die. They'll have like, but fireflies don't live forever. It'd be shitty to be a firefly and be in a cycle of life and death for the rest of your days.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think I'm good for now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
smoke powder itself, I'll say out of context, it's capable of dispelling magic. It's very strong, but very expensive.
I don't think though Bo is like honestly smart enough to think of that currently.
Oh no, you guys wouldn't be able to afford it. You'd be
I've got the gold
no, you'd be bankrupt.
for the smoke stick.
No. I meant the smoke powder.
Oh,
I was
like,
talking about smoke
yeah.
powder. That's what it
No.
can do. It can dispel and render it permanently in here. So you can remove it.
I thought you were saying the smoke sticks. I was like, dang.
No. That
I was like, for 15 gold, that's OP.
No. That's
like...
why it's only oriented to the alchemists, the creators that are part of the High House of Wonders, which is on the map. You can go there as well. It's exclusively for them. This location, but yeah. Anybody want to buy anything else here?
Bo got his fireworks.
Smoke stick, but I don't really feel like it's.
You can come back later.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not gonna go anywhere.
Come back after we get.
You're not going to hell on the second session. No, please no. You could, yeah. It's probably not gonna be fun though.
Right.
You're like, hey, I'm doing dialogue. Skip.
Spam X.
And then you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have skipped this one. I don't know what he does. Oh well. Alright. If you have nothing else to do, you can start leaving and heading out as you begin to wander off around the vicinity of a few more locations as you begin to make your way towards Baldur's Gate, the gate kind of area location. In the distance, you can see the Halls of Wonders. You don't really actually see it. You can see the outskirts of it. As it's a pretty interesting place. Let's see if I have it here. Do I not have it here? Maybe I don't. I do have it as a hand up though, so I thought I could have. Guess so much fucking places here. Good God.
Has Ace been up to this part before, really, or?
Into the upper city?
Yeah.
Steeps.
Yeah, probably. Maybe not like legally, but he's been up there.
Okay.
So
I think like as we would walk, that in pass it, Bo would be like, the Hall of Wonder, giving you like a synopsis, touristing.
Yes, I was never very interested by the movers and shakers, little trinkets that they like to put on display.
Alright, so the Vash workshops, the center of Gon's religion, is in Baldur's Gate. Everyday anvils and workable tables are filled to the high of the House of Wonder, ringing and glamour of hammers and saws under a scrutiny of a meticulous high artificer named Ander Beach, as he works alongside his priests and acolytes, besides the masters of all disciplines. Because of the creations of these workshops are largely experimental prototypes, and they are not deemed fit for public viewing. Gon's temple doesn't flourish in Baldur's Gate, but simply happenstance, while if certainly more industrial and academic cities along the Sword Coast and few other places could Gon's faithful have access more of a rare resources with less oversight. The city cares more about the cleric's innovations than morality of their creations or how they have came into being. Rumors claim that the High House of Wonders maintains a secret of testing facilities in or outside of the city, as Gon's priests offer healing and other magical services to anyone who is willing to pay, as however the priests have often proven so caught up in their projects that they often recite to attend to any but those that most novel and wounded profligate ailments. So they won't come to your aid for small poison stuff, but if you're like on death's door, they may actually assist.
Okay.
For a fee, of course. Money. As you eventually head towards Baldur's Gate, you see two guards there looking at you closely. Papers and tickets or tokens from the watch?
Bo would pull out the. You said it's like a coin, right?
It's a coin, yeah.
Yeah.
You can detail it out as it would looks like to you.
If they're like handed out to the noble families, man, I really haven't thought of like Bo's crest, but I think it would probably have like our family's like crest or something like coat of arms imprinted on it. So that way it would kind of be a recognition of the Fontenelle de Bayous.
Right. And you, Lord?
Celeste would show her token as well. Oh God, what would her feeling crest be? God, I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. The token just has your stamp of your sigil, your insignia of your family's crest or whatever, but it has the Baldur's Gate symbol on it. You're being a part of obviously a higher society. You could have papers instead of a token. It doesn't matter to you, but tokens are usually more easily accessible if you're part of the family for a long time. No, papers are more for those that are new to the city or likely here staying as for short term. As Ace, what do you have?
I think he would pull out kind of like of his breast pocket, the small kind of maybe like it's not super valuable, but it's a little platinum coin that has a like a woman's face kind of like embossed onto it, and then on the other side is the Baldur's Gate symbol. And he would just kind of it's perfect size for like flipping up and down like a.
You might go in as they begin to hoist the chains, as you begin to watch them open it with force as the doors, these big, heavy, kind of wooden but like metal, like strap doors begin to push open as they break forth. They open up. These gates are huge. You would have to like get like a couple sieges to blow these gates down, as these are like thick doors. As it would be very hard to parkour these walls, especially with the protection they have in the upper city. The upper city seems to be a little bit more protected than the rest of the city, for good reason. As you come in, you can see the crystal clear waters. You can hear people laughing, people with flowers, well dressed. It is a different part of the city coexisting from the other city. So in a sense, if you were watching anime like Attack on Titan, it's kind of exactly like that. Two separations.
Right, yeah. It's the bougie side. People be eating real meat here.
Oh, good day, good day. Ooh, I love your coat. So lovely. But they like to talk behind your back.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Lovely day to you as well.
Wow, I'm surprised you went to the lowest city. I'm assuming you had to go pick up some peasants or scraps or potentially... I know they have a couple good places there, but there's some dangerous people there. I've heard there's some kind of cultist activity of some sort.
Bo would kind of sigh, hearing like the first bit clearly, like being classist, but he would just like focus on the cultist bit. Yes, there's definitely been a bit of talk of some cultists around, so you best keep clear from there.
I'm so glad it's not us. Upper City won't have to deal with any of that. I've had so many people have died. I'm glad it's not the Upper City, of course. There's so many unfortunate people out there, and I hope they can be saved, hopefully. I know their city's gone, but they don't have to ruin our city. And she walks off.
Bo puts on his fakest gentleman, like upper class smile as possible.
Celeste would probably. Celeste would take out her fan and start hiding half of her face to hide her disdain.
Yeah, Bo would pop his parasol above him. Well, shall we hurry? I'm not honestly a fan of being back home in the area, as I am as being in my house.
Please.
Oh, my apologies. The High House of Wonders is inside the Upper City. They're not in the Lower City. But yeah, anyways.
Oh.
Ace doesn't want to deal with the fucking high up people.
Just like hide our faces, go.
Ooh, maybe we'll get an encounter. Shit can happen here too.
Oh man.
Upper City encounter.
I would like to say, hopefully for convenience, and that way we don't have to be too far, that Celeste and I are like neighbors. Like, you know.
Oh, I'll give you interaction instead, actually. A wide-eyed, fast-talking priest of gone. Laminates. A thief has stolen a design for a pocket clock. Describes the thief as a tall, perfume-scented man wearing a black, in black, wearing a red scarf. I stole it! There's fucking thieves in this upper city. Thieves, I say. It's the damn Elturalians. They've come here to steal everything. As you just hear it shouting in the background.
Well, I mean, that doesn't seem quite like my problem. Did anyone else hear anything?
Haven't pocket watches already been invented?
Bo would check on that.
Just keep on keeping on, yeah.
Agreed.
What's the priest of Khan going to give us as a reward anyway? A wind-up chicken?
Which house are you going to first?
Beauregards. Celeste knows how uppity he is on his outfits.
Alright, I need to change. Yeah. To the Fontenelle des Bayous.
Alright, what's your house look, your mansion look like, actually? Or if it's a mansion or a villa. Well, there's a lot of villas here as well, but it depends what you call it.
I would say Bo's family is very like old money. They may be a new family like here, like where they moved, but they've been rich forever. So I would say it's like more of a mansion, but not like, I feel like it sounds terrible. Not like a huge mansion, just like a smaller, more modest mansion. But it's very southern Louisiana, and like you would see pillars of like marble in the front, you know, that are holding up these columns. In front of like the estate, you would see very well maintained shrubs and kind of plant like that are creating like a topiary or like a cabana of like all the foliage, but it's not like super dense that you couldn't get through. All white too for like the house, maybe like light shades of pastel on the shutters, but very that theme.
As you get to the door, you hear a locking. As you see your butler there. Ah, greetings, Beauregard. I thought you were lost in the city. We had a few people curious upon your sightings, but it was requested not for any assistance upon finding your well-being. You have friends? Welcome in.
Oh, yes. What's his name?
You can name him what do you want. It's your, it's your butler.
Yeah. On the
I'm
spot.
gonna make him a fucking portrait too.
I can only think of like one name off the top of my head, and that's G. That's so typical, though.
Here, you can name Hector.
Hector. Okay, we'll call him. Good to see you, Hector. Yes, I brought old Ace here, one of the old friends, and I think you recall seeing Celeste once or twice, no?
Yes. She's the healer, right? From
Yes.
Brampton, correct?
Hmm.
Must be tough around these parts. The lower city's been getting worse and worse ever since the fall of El Turel. I've heard rumors that the Flaming Fist are organizing likely a raiding party.
Really now?
Yes, I believe there's a lot of theft going around the lower city, and there has been talk about the upper city as well. Chances are they might be seeing fit to vacate any Hell Riders that coexist in the city, as well as punish those that do not follow the law.
Kind of looks at Bo and Ace. That just seems quite great for me. Kind of, again, hiding her face to hide whatever disdain that she has. Just kind of fanning herself.
Yes, who could imagine theft in the lower city? That's a shock.
And who would ever mistaken me for a Hell Rider? Certainly not me, someone who definitely doesn't have any sort of healing capabilities whatsoever.
Well, welcome in anyways. I take no disrespect. Merely rumors what I've heard from the upper city.
Oh, no disrespect taken. It's just that some of these rumors are new to the ear.
I just realized I was muted. I was all telling the butler to not be listening to these rumors. Well, besides all that, Hector, our mom and pa home.
They're doing well, honestly. They're currently enjoying themselves a dip in the pool.
Well, if you don't mind letting them know I'm home, I'm gonna run and grab a change of clothes or two a minute. I have an engagement with a couple of the friends a little later this evening, and I would like to look a little presentable and not so burnt up.
I see. Would your friends like any snacks or any drinks, potentially? Seats?
I would actually love if you brought us all some of our famous huckleberry lemonade for them to try.
I certainly wouldn't mind sitting down for a few moments.
Hector, could you do me one more favor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you scrounge up maybe a couple of clothes that would look to fit my younger brother? We have this poor gentleman named Elliot, and I need to get him a bit more properly attired. Oh, he looks wonderful.
Yeah, he's an elf. My apologies. Sure. We will see what size recommendation you think. this good set?
Yeah, so maybe more like someone. He's like using his hands, just like making something very small.
Right. I'll try to find the smallest size we have around here, particularly something rather formal or non-formal, I'm assuming.
Yeah, similar to that. Similar to my attire, as you'd see, but maybe not as bright and colorful. I was thinking the blues that we have, I know we had a lot of extra. Mama was saying they were out of season.
Right. Well, I will head back towards you, and I will bring you snacks and drinks. Enjoy yourself upon the bench here, if you'd like the outside, or if you'd like to come inside. We do have a nice waiting room, full of soft, plush couches, of course.
Bo like shoos you guys that way while he like runs to his room.
As he looks at Bogrod, please remove your shoes before you head upstairs. I know you like adventuring, but your mother does not like any streaks on the wood.
Bo like rubs the back of his head and turns like laughing. Yeah, I forgot I was in a hurry. He kicks him off quick and runs upstairs.
All right. As you get some lemonade eventually offered to you, and since it's Bayou related, I gave you some Bayou snacks. Enjoy. As there's a little bit of assortments of different kinds of foods.
It's so cute. Oh, you even get popcorn. Adorable.
If you require any assistance, just ring this bell and I shall come running. At the moment, I will be helping your former friend's attire.
Thank you.
As you see, the snacks are obviously, as you can see, assortment of different kinds of vods.
Just look interesting. Yeah, it's will sit down and kind of probably try like each one of the snacks.
Character's not used to like a lot of spices and stuff. It might be an acquired taste. As eventually, after a moment, Beauregard, you kind of get yourself situated. Was eventually left in a box downstairs, on kind of next towards the door, on like
The foyer.
yeah, ideally, but like it's on like a table of some sort with some flowers and kind of little pictures and stuff. The box is left there in a blue suit. With shoes and everything entirely left in a package as it's wrapped in a bow. As you hear a ring outside, ding ding. Yes, I'm coming. As he's heading outside to serve your parents.
Perfect. Yeah, Bo would put that, like in his bag, along with he grabbed at least 5 outfits for himself, one for every day, and then he could wash them on the weekends. So he will make his way back in then, where they're getting snacks and whatnot.
Oh, you got like the underwear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Exactly. They're like sewn on his tags from like his parents. It says like Monday's best, Tuesday's best.
Oh my god.
But none of you know this unless you ever check his collar. I have to make all his colors.
This campaign is gonna be a caveman. He's like, I have no jacket. What happened?
He becomes uncivilized. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so Bo would walk in. How are the snacks and accommodation?
I must say that
Lemonade was delectable.
your family has quite the interesting palate.
It's a little bit unique, that's for sure. But
The
I've
popcorn is
come to love.
delicious, though.
Oh, well, great to hear. That's been a family passed down recipe. I know Ma'll never get it out there. She refused to ever tell me, even herself. But
Sure.
well, I got all my clothes packed up here, and it looks like Hector was able to grab Elliot something. And I know he's going to grab my palm in it, but if you are wanting, I can just head in there quick and give him a quick hello. I'm not sure if time is of the essence, or as a matter of fact, how well do we trust Selena keeping them boys safe?
She seems like a
Character?
I feel like Selena is a bit responsible.
She's certainly mischievous, but not, I don't think she'd put them in any real danger.
Well, wonderful. Then, yeah, I mean, we can always all go say hey quick. Forcing you to meet the parent. That uncomfortableness of the friends when they're like, oh god.
If we must.
I got a Boomhauer accent for you.
Currently being sold to slavery. Yeah, Bo would then just take everyone to like go say hi to his parents real quick before we dip on out. It's only
I gotta
30
get a
minutes.
bathing suit for them. Give me a second. You do see your dad kind of lazing around on one of those like floaties as he's enjoying the lemonade, and the mom's kind of in the shade with the glasses, kind of fanning herself and kind of reading a book. Oh darling, you're home. I thought something bad happened to you. Who's this? And this individual itself. Oh my goodness, Beauregard, you didn't tell me you were. Yeah, but rather interesting tastes.
Well, before you get ahead of yourself there now, Ma, it's nothing like that of the sort. But I had to stop home quick because I wrecked a couple of the outfits that you got for me, unfortunately. A bit of the trouble you always say I get in, as he kind of nervously looks down. But I did want you to at least say hi to him. Ace, this is my mom, Pa, and Celeste. I think you've actually met them a few times, but nonetheless, this is Celeste Le Couple de Dubris, if you remember their house.
Oh, yes. I've heard of the houses.
A pleasure, Mr. and Mrs. Dory.
Is that
She gives
Beauregard?
a small courtesy.
Beauregard, Bing Bing. What have you been doing around here? I'll miss you all day. You didn't come for breakfast or night.
I'm sorry, Pa. I'm so sorry. I know he would come up and he would like pick up his dad and hug him, and kind of spin him
He's
around.
all wet. He gets you soaking wet out of the pool as he pulls you into the tub with him.
Oh God. But
Oh, yeah. You never watch your back on that one. Mm-hmm, yep.
Hector, would you mind grabbing me a fresh set of clothes again?
Yes.
Pa, don't drag me in.
Well, you come to a pool. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna dunk yourself like that. How's your friends, anyways?
Yes, and please
Overheard.
don't be throwing them in. Otherwise, I'll be drowning you in the pool myself.
I don't think his mama's gonna like that.
Or just like splash him as he like pulls himself out though a minute. Shakes himself like a dog too, most likely.
Ooh.
What are your friends doing around here anyways,
Bo would kind of like wave to you guys to mention it as he's like unbuttoning his shirt and taking off his wet coat and like all this. Just kind of like tripping down quick.
We're just, I accompanied Bob here, you know, wouldn't want the, giant puppy getting lost. But we're, on a job for an officer of the city, I guess.
Well, I hope you're gonna stay around here for potentially a nice dinner with us.
I think we will be in the area. Our job has led us to one of the bathhouses locations.
Woo!
so-
Boy, yo, bathhouse, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You should invite me in
say
one
nothing,
time.
Pa. Don't listen to him. Bo's trying to like put his hand over his mouth.
You know, that's rude. So, you don't invite
Well-
me to anything around here. I
Well,
see how it is.
Pa, you know, after you get to a certain age, I can't always be inviting you everywhere. You do say you want me to be married one day, don't you?
Well, maybe, but I don't know about these two. They could get you into deep shit. And you hear the mom. Language?
I think Bo would flinch a little, like hearing that. So used to it as a child. Well, I promise, Pa, I ain't gonna get myself into too much. Plus, I mean, don't forget how I got my nickname. I think I can handle myself and keeping myself out of the trouble. He's kind of like sweating, like a little bit, like looking side to side. Where's Hector with my new clothes?
He should become around soon. But, wow. As he kind of like goes back to the, kind of swims back towards his little like raft pad over there. As he kind of goes back. Well, you know, you should invite me to your next escapades. I have a thing or two to teach you about it.
I promise the next time when we get back from our thing, I'll take you to the bar with us. How's that? We'll go to Elf Song Tavern and I'll have a drink.
Okay.
All right. Promise. I'll stay out of trouble. Mom.
Oh. There's your dad. So he has got the bro every time.
Passed down through generations.
Right.
Generation to generation.
I mean, it's on our family crest. We all have a parasol. He would give his mom like a kiss on the cheek, you know, saying goodbye and just making
he, like,
sure
pinches
you know,
your cheeks hard. Now,
Yeah.
don't get yourself all tied up in whatever this is. We do not want that a part of our family. We've heard what's going on in the lower city. That's dangerous.
I'm trying, Ma. I'm trying, I promise.
What is this as she looks at you? What is that, a bruise? Who hit you?
I love you, Ma, as he like pulls away. Come on, Ace, Celeste, let's get out of here before they sucker us in.
Lovely to meet you both.
I promise I'll visit again soon. As he like shoves you guys out, almost like scooping you both up, running.
All right, Hector is at the front door with your stuff.
He snatches it.
Nice and pressed for you, sir.
Thank you kindly, as he grabs it and just kind of runs with them. Tell him I'll be back home soon. Yep. As we get to, like, the end of our drive, he sets you guys down. Well, we made it out of that encounter. Thank you for bearing with me there and seeing where I guess I get it from,
Certainly see where you get your charm. Your parents seem like fun people.
Bo just, like, sticks his chest up and smiles. Well, alright, Celeste, on to your house now, yeah?
Have I been reversing myself? It was probably muted. Yeah. Celeste would lead y'all to her home.
What's your home look like?
Oh Lord. I think Celeste's family would also have a mansion, albeit her family has like newer money, but they've been in here long enough to be able to, for a family to afford a family home here. You would see archways that are entangled with vines and flowers and mostly magnolias as like an entrance. You would see magnolia trees just surrounding her home. It's like one of the main pieces of the home. You would see a type of floral garden that's filled with all types of flowers, azaleas, morning glories, blue bonnets. The house itself really is like a whitish marble home, and you can see the majority of the front of their house is really just a front porch with rocking chairs and tables and whatnot. And every so often on one of the magnolia trees, you would see a just like a swinging bench, and you would see a lot. You would actually see quite a bit of servants that her family would hire from either the lower city or maybe the outer city to give their families a fighting chance to make some sort of actual living instead of trying to resort their way through thievery and whatnot.
Very cute. I like the description.
All pulled out of my ass.
With your 80 servants in the front is what I'm imagining. Just all lined up, ready to go.
They really are just doing the least, but getting paid quite handsomely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going?
That's
Are you
how
going
we distribute
inside?
that wealth. Bo would be so impressed. He would be smiling for this, realizing how charitable and like kind your family is, knowing that you do that just like his. Yep, but would probably like whistle and seeing like the front. I'm assuming there's like a front gate
Yeah.
to your area, and he'd just be just as beautiful as I remember passing by. Your state never seems to fail.
Well, I like to think the magnolias help a little bit. Really is the centerpiece of our little estate.
Oh, they most definitely do. That's a wonderful addition to it. So, what do you think, Ace? Bo nudges you.
About what, sorry?
Pay attention, darling. We're talking about how gorgeous Celeste's property here is, and the magnolias there.
Yes, it's all very posh. Looks nice.
Bo would just kind of laugh.
Yes, the flowers here are really painstakingly taken care of by my mama. She is a bit of a gardener, I guess you could say. She tends to spend most of her days tending to her flowers.
I assume then her thumb must be mighty green.
It must be to keep all this alive.
Bo would be taking. I would assume they're like walking through now too. He'd be like smelling every flower along the way.
I'm gonna go see if I can't find one of the lead butlers here, Maxwell. He would probably know where my family's at. Please feel free to have a seat on one of the benches or whatnot. I'll just be right back. And she'll go off just for a quick second.
Teasingly, like when you leave, Bo would have, his parasol out. He would grab Ace by the waist and like pull him in really quick. Well, would you mind accompanying me for a stroll through the flowers? And then he kind of like lets go, laughing.
Sure. How romantic. I
Bo
think
just
it's
kind of.
probably like not hard to tell. Well, I guess. Okay, yeah. So Ace just looks pretty content.
Unenthused. Yeah, Bo
Yeah,
would
he's
just kind of
hiding
like.
his disdain very well.
He would, even if he let go of your waist, he would have like still wrapped his like arm, like looped it through yours, and just be walking like very stroll would be the best word. Taking a look at all of his less beautiful property while he does that thing.
Kind of birds fly over across you out of the trees, and butterflies intermingling. So you'd see people working in the distance, watering the grass, nurturing the plants. And so it's a different eyesight from the upper city to the lower city.
Mm-hmm.
As the people in the upper city have no idea what the hell's going on in the lower city. They live in their own bubble. That's what are you going in there for Celeste, anyways?
She's gonna go see if her sister Yvonne is home. I guess she's gonna go steal one of her breastplates while Celeste is getting prepared for a bullet hole that has found its way
Are
into
you sneaking
hers.
your way into the mansion so you don't get caught?
No, she's actively trying to find one of her butlers, I guess her lead butler Maxwell, to see if she's home or not.
Yeah, he finds you and he's like kind of like engaged in rather strange, bizarre. What happened to you? What is this?
Oh, Maxwell, you know the lowest city. This shouldn't be a surprise to you.
This is
However, if
that's a
you
bullet
must
hole.
know, very astute, Maxwell. Yes, sorry, I'm a little
Your parents won't like this.
peeved. My mama and daddy know exactly what I'm getting into when I go into the lower and outer city. Um, but I will say they will be surprised when they hear this tale. Um, do you know if my sister Yvonne is home, or is she also out helping the people in the lower city?
I haven't seen her since the day of yesterday.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna go borrow one of her breastplates. If she sees it missing, uh, tell her mine is in repair. I have a job that is going to be done hopefully by tonight, and I'm hoping by the morning tomorrow my breastplate would be mended and I'll return hers back to her.
Right, if you say so. Still worried about your safety. The lower city's been worse now with the amount of refugees coming in from the far west and more far east, more people coming in and arguing and complaining. There's not enough people to recite all the ailments that require and need help around these parts. It seems without Raven Guard here, the council sees fit to control this in their own best interests.
Mm. Which is why I took the job that may help with at least the Dead Three's activities. Seems as if the Flaming Fists have already started organizing, I guess in a sense, indentured servants to basically do their job for them. So, we'll be seeking out these Dead Three and hopefully putting somewhat of a stop to whatever unsightly
And
things they do.
if they hear of your passing, what would your parents say then? This is a dangerous task. I wouldn't even acknowledge you even attempting such great acts. Let the Flaming
Well,
Fist take care of it. It's their job.
that's the. You know what? That's exactly right, Maxwell. It is their job. However, they're passing it on to the refugees of El Terrell to do it for them. And quite frankly, they are just that, refugees. So I decided to help one of these refugees who've got a somewhat party going, and the six of us are gonna go investigate. Which is why I need to borrow Yvonne's breastplate. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go up to her room real quick and borrow that while I head to one of the blacksmith's shops and get this bullet hole repaired.
So he kind of shakes his head. It's your life. I just don't wish for a maiden of your caliber to be stricken down from these devilish individuals that reside in Baldur's Gate.
She just puts her hands on his shoulders. I will be fine. I am a healer, after all. And there is another in this party who also has healing capabilities. So even if I go down, I will be fine.
How do you trust them? You don't know them enough. They could
Oh,
betray
well,
you.
One of the LaRue, the Fontenelle boys is there, so if anything, I trust him.
I would keep wary. You never know what people you meet outside here. People will do anything.
Oh, I know that, Maxwell. I thank you for your concerns. I appreciate it. Now, my friends are probably waiting for me, so I need to make this real quick. I would appreciate if you tell Vaughn why her breastplate's missing.
He looks at you, worried. As he knows, not to get into your business. But he has high hopes that you don't take this mission on hand. As he doesn't want to know that he'll be there upon the grave site with your family. Having a chance of stopping you, but knowing that he's not capable. As he heads outside.
Yep. I borrow Yvonne's breastplate and change and carry the one with that's riddled in bullet holes down, and I meet the boys back downstairs.
As the boys are just walking the garden and swinging on that swing, maybe outside.
Mm-hmm. Probably. I would force Ace to sit in it and swing with me. It's probably like creaking on one side because of Bo's like weight, but
No, I'm sorry about that, boys. I hope I didn't take too long.
oh, Celeste, no, not at all. We were just enjoying the views that you have here. Did you manage to get everything all settled that you needed?
Yes, I did. Just a quick stop to a smith's shop to have this breastplate repaired, and I think I'm all done here. I'm hoping that the service didn't bother you too much. I know there's quite a lot of them.
Oh, no, not one bit. They actually were telling us a bit about the other flowers and other plants around here. It was quite insightful. They seem to care very much for your property.
That's good to hear. Especially since these are lower city and out of city hires. I'm glad that they're taking this work seriously. All right, boys. I know my daddy's probably doing a lot of business stuff, and Mama's around here somewhere, probably tending to one of the gardens, so best not bother them much. I think it's time for us to head on out.
Yes, absolutely. Ace, have you taken in enough of the view here?
Certainly. I guess I'm always ready to go pretty much anywhere, but yeah, I'm good for now.
Wonderful. And Celeste, you mentioned having to stop at a smithy. Maybe we should meet back at the tavern or the Blade and Stars that we had with Selena and them, and see if maybe any of them need to stop by as well.
I think that would be the best thing to do.
Wonderful. Bo would very the typical company. He would slap his legs, and then get up. Like, it's time to go.
All right. Let's you guys head out. Ace, you don't have a mansion here, do you?
No.
Okay. I'll mage you in just in case.
Yeah. That
It's
he
true.
could visit that, but it would probably belong to the guild,
Yeah, probably. Okay.
so it would be
Alright.
like his family home.
Alright, we're heading to the rest of the other team. What are you guys doing at the Blade Stars? You get to spend half the day doing whatever you feel like.
I think with Mavros would be near the shop working on carvings,
Oh, so you're
whatever really.
leaving. Okay, so you're heading back to work. Okay.
If anybody follows, they follow, but he's just gonna head back to his work and carve and start making like on the side he's gonna make like small little carvings of each person.
Alright, as he heads out. What about you, Selena?
Well, I'm gonna go find. I know he says he's in his room or in the room, so I'm gonna go find him and grab him.
Oh god.
Elliot.
I'm currently just like waiting in the corner, just avoiding interaction at all.
And go upstairs and I go into our room and then I find him.
Ooh.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but in here.
Okay. He'll like start walking forward.
Honestly, I think for us, we probably just, I don't know if you want to follow Mavros, but we could walk around the city because I don't really know anything here because I'm not from here either. Technically.
That would actually be a better idea. Mavros would actually stick with the two rather than just walking off.
Makes sense. Yeah, because you wouldn't know where to meet them.
Nope.
Exactly. It's like, well, damn, I don't know what I'm doing now.
We all have a collective hive
As
mind.
you guys
where
get
we
to
all
go
have to meet in one
look
place.
at all the other places. There's a lot of quite crazy places in the lore city to visit. The Sorcery's Sundries, the Shrine of Suffering, you know.
Oh, let's go to that one.
Shrine of Suffering. That sounds lovely.
Let's
You want to
let's
go
go
to
there.
Insight Park? That's another place.
That was fun.
So we can be
Insight,
inside it all the time.
the Insight Park. The one that you saw that looked like a bunch of grass and hills.
Sure, we can go there.
Where do you want to go? You get to choose wherever you want to go in the lower city. Once you hit this wall, this wall over here, that means it's the upper city, so you're fucked.
Alright, let's go to the sewer keep.
No, don't listen to Elliot.
Yeah, you die.
Look, we can go to that park.
Yeah, I was just in the park. I don't trust Elliot right now. I feel like he's going to kill himself.
Alright. As you leave the Blade and Stars, in the distance you can see a colorful place. That's like, we'll showcase one location. That might intrigue you down the road. Let's see. We could find it. I'm yawning like crazy. Nom nom nom. The fuck is it? Did I make a picture? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, it's a location you might want to visit later down the road. So you head off towards the Insight Park. Let's see what happened when wild reactions happen as you travel there. Good size. Let's see. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
A dragon.
Yeah.
Ghost.
I'll get into a battle map.
What?
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh, dude!
It's random.
I love how they said that I would keep them safe.
As they died.
You
Hey,
made a
Marina,
promise.
Hey, you did say you're gonna keep us safe, so
Daddy said so.
better pull through.
Know how disappointed Bo would be if Elliot died.
I'm gonna go
I like
follow.
that.
Time for the father to
Aw.
step up.
And I troubled myself to even bring a suit.
In the meantime, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break as we'll continue onwards on this encounter.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. Why did we leave the freaking tavern? Fuck me.
Hey, he wanted to stay. Elliot wanted to stay, not do anything. You dragged him out.
Mavros is gonna go to his
He was a-
house.
he
He
was
was
a
gonna be
kind
staying.
man.
Oh, so now he's ditching us? Wow.
Like, you guys are starting to fight. Better skedaddle.
Mavros just
I
wanted to
just
go
like
home
see
and
you
start
digging
carving.
out of like a trash can randomly in the street. I'm like, is that Elliot?
Oh, hi.
Where's the group?
I thought you guys abandoned me. I don't know. I just was left alone, and yeah, they kind of died, and yeah, I'm just, being a raccoon. I'm the trash
We
man.
only knew him for a night.
You're alive. That's all that matters.
I imprinted. I saw you through the glass at the bakery, and I just had to
adopted
help
you.
this parcel. Yep. I saw Ace dragging you with him, and I said, I have to save this kid.
That's so funny. You're my friend now. We're having some tacos later.
Pretty much. And I love Ace and Selena's characters. They're both so sassy to each other.
Oh, especially to me.
Who's gonna out-sass who?
No, I think Ace beat it.
The allegation. The riggery.
Ace was the most meanest person to Elliot.
That is true.
Selena's
That
just like,
was
here,
funny.
do this, do that. She's the controlling sass. Ace was just like, say something, I'm gonna sass you back.
That man just didn't even let you breathe on the first introduction. Ugh.
Oh, my name's Elliot, by the way. I don't care.
No one asked you. Ah,
That'll be
Who
my
did I
first
give my
ever
heroic
impression.
inspirations to? I don't remember. I think one's Elliot and the other one's someone. Oh, Celeste. That's who it was.
mhm.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry,
That's
what
funny.
was this?
I like that I get the most like Curse of Strahd looking like estate ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually like your house out of the most of them. 'cause it's like
Same.
all dark.
If it's real talk, yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
in his house.
Yeah, Ace's family estate, air quotations.
I want to be like in one of those windows, and you just see my silhouette, so other people are scared and never want to come.
Agree.
But in reality, it's just like the backing of a chair, and I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
But also, leave me alone. Introvert status.
I think like this whole team's an extrovert and Elliot's the only introvert.
I don't know. Bo's pretty introverted.
I don't know, randomly picking up a stranger as one of your own.
Clothing him, feeding him, right?
Yeah,
I'm really
so it
going the
sounds
extra
pretty
mile.
extroverted. Yeah, it sounds pretty extroverted to you.
Yeah, adopting a grown ass man.
Wait, how old is Elliot?
He is 21.
Oh, he's still a baby.
Yeah, grown ass man.
Baby.
Yep, legal age.
No, baby. This man freshly into adulthood.
He loved his life as an herbalist. And
He's
now
got
it's just
ultimate Ace, a baby.
Yeah. Right, I just
It's-
picture you as like this anime, like I was the herbalist. That time I got reincarnated as an herbalist, and things did not go how I expected. Uh,
Don't worry, I'll make a list of instead of who Pride loves the most or hates the most. It's not gonna be who's Elliot's most afraid of.
Bo was last on that list.
Ace is on top of that list.
Yeah, this is like
number one.
this is number one.
Good.
It's number 1 through 5.
Let's do it.
So funny. I don't know. Mavros be pretty low too. He baked us bread. He brought us some.
Yeah,
food.
I think it's like
We tied.
Mavros is like at the bottom, but it's like so close.
It's like I'm a smidgen above Mavros. Like Mavros just still at the bottom because he dad life. Which just might like inadvertently.
Celeste is probably like in the middle. So she's not scary, but she can be.
Right. Kind, sweet, and charming.
It's so funny
Almost
because it's
flat.
very accurate on
Yeah.
everything.
That sounds like a paladin.
Mm.
Who's coming for my gig?
Come on, Ace isn't that scary.
No, not at all. In comparison to like other characters we've had, like Ace is not the scary man. He gives me like I guess so far my interpretation of him in a very good way is Aladdin, like street rat, but like hot. If that makes sense. But like he like good-ish, but if it so fits his desire, I feel is like the vibe I'm getting.
I'd say that's
Yeah.
accurate.
Like if we're gonna throw a bitch under the bus, it's gotta be done.
Mhm.
Someone's gotta do it. But it's not like you're actively like, look at that old lady in the street. Punch.
Yeah. Ace is a little bit smarter than that.
Oh no.
Battle
Oh,
time. Good luck.
we hear the battle music.
Oh no.
With none
Oh,
of your
God.
frontline like
As a ghost
Take-
begins to submerge, following through the crowds of people screaming as they hear a ghost coming through, as it seems like a ghost came from the hospital.
I don't have advantage. It's a 4.
Revenge. You can change it in the thing.
Okay.
As it wants freedom. It's during the day.
Ghost.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
It's a better picture. Here, I'll put it in the Discord. Updated ghost. Have fun.
Oh, someone shot him in the chest.
Yeah, it was Pirates Are Dead 3. Oh god.
I wonder if this is gonna be like Sunny's game where I just fucking take over someone's body all day.
Oh no.
All right, everybody in? No, I don't have Marlboros.
Hey, I am back, so sorry. I had to run for a second. Let me do my ting.
So you guys can fight this or run away. The only way to run away is off the map. But I will say there might be a casualty down the road for NPCs.
Oh no.
I was like, that was
Alright, Marvros. You see a ghost coming out as people are screaming and running up for dear life.
Stupid no. I'm gonna run at it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna look at it and yell, What do you want? Why are you out? To try and talk to it at least.
Okay. What do you try? That's what you're gonna go with?
Yeah, that's my question. I just want to like see why is it out? Like why is it causing trouble?
All right. Revenge. I was killed. Revenge. No one is safe. No one is safe.
Well, it's revenge you're after. Who killed you? Do you know who did it?
A masked figure with a knife. He stabbed me profusely and took everything. My children. They're not safe.
Can I ask you any more questions, or is that it?
You can ask as much as you like.
Well, there are many masked figures in this city. That doesn't really point me any direction. Do you know where your kids are? Where they were last seen? Or do you know where they live?
Revenge will be taken upon those that stand in my way.
Well, if you're gonna cause revenge, then will have to stop you. And I don't want to hurt a ghost if I have to. And so, where was I? I am just gonna stand right here and be ready to attack if it comes near. Or would I have to be... Okay, yeah, I'll wait until it comes near.
Alright. As it begins to move to you, as you hold your action to attack it?
Yes.
Alright, you can try to swing on it.
Swing, 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 swing. Alright.
25 is a hit.
Yay.
As you slice into it, you don't know. You notice you do like nothing to it as it takes half damage. As it takes the strike, it looks towards you. You will be the vessel for me to revenge those that have taken my life. As it uses possession on you, roll me a charisma saving throw. So starts trying to siphon into your body.
Alright.
Charisma, as your dad, brave, strong heart, does resist the possession ability, as it can't seem to take over your body. As you resist it out, as it begins to hiss at you. Elliot.
Things like the being trying to possess another person's body gets him scared. So he'll use his glowing eye again as a jinx.
It's in wisdom? Yes, it is wisdom. 14.
Succeeds.
Crap. He's just gonna hide down.
Oh, that's right, Marvos. You go get him, you. Okay. I'm gonna like 10 over here and 20 up. I will be flying in the air. And I'm going to that's like look at him, that creature, and go, your voice sounds like a banshee gargling sandpaper and vicious mockery it.
Alright. It fails.
Oh, cool. It's like damage.
Nice.
And then I give a bardic to Mavros, blowing him a kiss.
He's like, I'm taken.
I have a wife.
It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work.
He doesn't get the
He gets
bardic.
resisted.
In
They
fact, it
did.
gives it like a negative.
Alright, Mavro says the ghost doesn't seem to listen to you as you swing it, as it tries to possess your body, realizing this thing is meaning business. What do you want to do?
You want your revenge? You tell me who it is, or you help me find them. I can help you.
The ghost looks at you. I do not know who it is, and I shall use your body to find my killer.
And he cut out.
I'll use your bot.
No,
My
but-
body to find your killer. Can you not hear me?
No, we can't.
You said
Oh, we did
you
have
stopped
that,
at
yeah.
VOD, and then that was it.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably it was
sorry.
lag.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like I'm gonna possess your butt.
Yes, give me your bot.
My dad butt is too much for you.
I'm scared of this monster. Monster can kill anybody. Does a lot of damage.
That makes us
Is-
you want to run.
If you take possession of my body, you are running aimlessly into nowhere. You said a mask. That's all I know. Nothing else.
He said a masked man with a knife. Yeah, he was like kind of like, you know, jumped out of nowhere and stabbed him multiple times until he died. Couldn't really react.
Where was did you died in this square, this area, or did you die
I
somewhere?
died here, near the Blade and Soul stars. I was going to visit my children, and then I got stabbed. A stinging sensation from the back of me. I was just doing my job. So basically a bystander.
I sound like a broken record to keep asking questions. I just want to see if I can do something else. Because if I don't want to fight, if I don't have to. And he was just a bystander. He didn't work over here. He was.
So he's saying he got stabbed over by where we were sleeping.
Oh, then that would be a good question to ask, but maybe not a good question at all.
Oh, we're having
I'm just-
Detective Dad Marveros on the case. All right, where were you stabbed last? What year was it?
All right, let's go see your kids. See whether or not they can confirm on you if you're the dad.
Scream.
I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to play a different character. All right. All right. I just got the swing on him.
Just put him to rest.
Gonna- I will put you to rest.
Critical hit.
Holy shit.
Super damage. For half damage. Still alive. But took a chunk.
I'm gonna look to Celeste. Like, just keep Elliot safe. I can handle this. And
My name is
that will-
Selena.
Oh,
Selena.
Wow. I called you Elliot. Ew. Downgraded.
Oh no, because Elliot's right
Oh,
there.
so you
I'm
call him
saying keep him
Celeste?
safe.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I know.
Alright, as it screeches out at a high-pitched tone, it uses horrifying visage. I'd like everybody to make me a wisdom save, as a horrible face kind of protrudes from its face. As it moves slightly over here, kind of coning effect hitting everybody. As you can see this horrible effect hitting you. Rather, it's charisma saving throw, my apologies. Not charisma, it's wisdom. No, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, 13 DC. Alright, you guys,
We all pass.
yep, you all succeed. As you take no damage, no psychic damage, and if you failed by 5 or lower, you actually age. Permanently.
If I failed, Mavericks would be a grandpa at that point.
Alright, so it's used its 2 abilities. Next round, if you don't kill this thing fast enough, it's going to use its Withering Touches, which is its lethal attacks.
He's gonna go around. He is going dual a flickering light from his own eyes. As you can see, that it's infused with bright, but also necrotic energy. As I'm gonna do Warding Bolt. Oh shit!
That's a hit.
Very nice. Because now I get to do something different. Hostile being hostile. There you go.
3 damage, nice.
As it also does necrotic as well, so I don't know if it
No, it's immune
is
to that
affected
shit.
by. Yeah, so it does only 4 radiant.
Okay. I will heal. It is
Ah.
bloodied as it takes the hit. You watch its kind of hand starts to glow brightly green. If I cannot see my family, then you cannot see yours.
Oh, that's kind of scary. 5, 10, 15,
As
20.
Mavros comes back as it goes, she's like, God damn it!
What am I gonna say to the kids now?
I don't know if this is gonna work. Dissident whispers on him. Hang on, guess. Dissident whispers.
What's the save? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
13, it fails.
Fuck yes. Psychic damage. Oh, that's shitty. Guess was. Oh, that's not bad.
Takes it. It says
I
it has to
believe-
move. There's no like frighten or anything. It just has to move no matter what. All right. As it moves 40 feet away, as Maverick, you made an attack of op on it.
All right. From a father to another father, I will put you down and let you lay to rest.
That's a hit. Almost dead.
Oh, okay. Bardic 2 Elliot, just in case you need
Elliot
a
looks
saving throw.
delicious. He's all by himself.
Yeah, you
Apparently,
get the Bardic.
I'm just like hiding.
The fuck was that? I
Hiding
heard
under the table.
robot
We're
noises.
very
That was
robot-y. Yeah.
Oh, everybody was robotic.
Yeah, it's Discord, I bet. Fucking Discord.
Yeah. Bonus Bardic to
Am I alive?
Oh,
yes.
yeah, you're good.
No, yeah, I was
we were
saying.
all robotic.
Yeah, I was like crouching down, hiding my face, just hiding under the table.
Alright, it's your turn.
Yeah, so Bardic for him, and that's it. Yeah. Once I find the dead button.
Alright, Marveros.
I don't want to move towards it, but I'm going to have to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to hold an action if it gets any closer.
Okay.
And that's it. Elliot, stand at the table.
I will kill everyone! Everyone! As he skips you going right towards him.
Oh god.
Oh, what the fuck?
Using 2 withering touch attacks.
Oh, no.
Does this mean to be prone?
Are you prone?
You know, why am I saying that? Because I was hiding under the table.
You're hiding?
Maybe not.
What is it? Are you hiding? Because I didn't know what you were
No, yeah. I was hiding. I was trying to hide underneath the table. I don't know if that counts as prone.
That's considered crouched. So, no. It's not prone.
Okay.
21 and 14.
I don't have any armor on. Hit.
Alright.
The armor.
13 necrotic for the first one.
Oh god.
He touches your
Hey,
face.
thank God.
You begin to feel your flesh kind of melt. As the second one hits you for 29. Goodbye.
Oh, yay.
No.
That doesn't
wait,
max
so
his it doesn't max your HP out. It didn't double your
actually, it
22.
does.
No, 13 would have knocked you out.
Oh, wait, no, 44. 44
no,
would have been.
it has to be one hit to knock you out completely.
Oh, I
So,
see. It's the second.
29 plus...
Piercing 29 total.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been down. It would have
No,
been
no, it would have to
27.
be
That
one
should-
below. One below had to do it. So the critical usually is what kills you usually. As you're just knocked out. You're just... Ugh.
Okay, thank God. I was like,
oh my god.
No.
oh no, yeah,
So-
because it's yeah.
No, because you still had HP with 13.
Yeah.
If you didn't have HP, then yeah, you'd be dead probably. As it'll move
Have to
here.
give me a damn aneurysm.
As it siphons him as Elliot. Death save whisper. As Elliot starts coughing blood aggressively on the ground.
Fucking fuck. Okay. Vicious mockery on this fucker again. Hopefully.
17 succeeds.
Okay, well fuck him. Okay. Healing word on yeah,
Elliot?
healing word on Elliot.
Alright. As you cast Healing Word and Elliot, you begin to gasp air as you feel like your life force almost was taken away from you. As you feel like
does
it's
not.
It doesn't do anything. Oh shit!
Unfortunately, it does not heal me.
You're a cursed boy. You got the person. Yeah, he's playing a curse class, so he can't get. He can only get healed if he uses a spell.
So yeah, when you see you're trying to affect your healing, you see it just not being affected,
All right.
where it almost like bounces off.
Is the healing spell is used but it does nothing.
The fuck? Okay. That's it, I guess.
Marvros, you watch the healing go off as it doesn't seem to affect Elliot. As you charge in, stomping on the table and going for a swing. Father's sword, attack!
24 hits.
Yeah, that's it. As you vanquish it, you hear in the spirit. Ah!
And then
As Elliot will have to make his last death save.
Worth one.
Hold on, I gotta.
Alright, he's. As you guys can react to him quickly in post haste.
Okay.
Damn it, Elliot, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to get by. Can you hear me?
I'm not good with medicine. Is he stable? Do we need to staple him?
He's not. He's breathing. His heart. His. As you begin to feel his heart rate, you can feel it's very faint.
Well, I can't heal him because my healing doesn't fucking work on this guy.
Medicine check.
What the-
That's the only thing you can do.
I got a
then-
+1 in
You
medicine.
can stabilize.
So-
So do I. So do I.
Let-
You can give
If
him
you
the
falter,
action.
he has to make a new one.
Oh,
You can guys
fuck.
help each action each other if
Wait.
you feel like.
Wait, I'm gonna give you the help action and you have a bardic.
Okay, so
Just
okay,
don't
let
get
me
a
I have
natural
a
one.
bardic.
Just don't get a nat one.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
All right,
That's
you nurture Elliot like a father to a son, stopping
I was
his
gonna. Oh,
his heart rate as it keeps going up and up as you kind of hold him for dear life, as a miracle seems as he's breathing softly.
Yeah, Mavros is gonna like wrap his arms in around him and pull him into his chest, like you said, father to son. And he's gonna whisper, "Is like, are you okay? Breathe, breathe slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. You okay?"
As he's not waking up, but he's breathing.
Shit. Well, this is fun. We were supposed to have a good time on the out in the city, and then damn ghost.
See why he doesn't go out.
Mavros is gonna pick him up and cradle him. It's like, where to now?
Well, the inn or the hospital, one or the other.
Well, you're near the
where's-
hospital. You're about 20 minutes away.
We might as well go there.
Mavros is gonna just start jogging with him in his arms.
All right. It's like Pokemon all over again. Your Pokemon's down. You need to revive him.
There's Joy.
he's running with
Head
Pikachu.
to the
at this
Poke
point.
Center at the church.
Yeah.
Running to the ring.
And all the Spearow are flying after.
Sparrow! Fuck you!
Yeah, I think Ace will actually stop by his place real quick.
You have a place? I thought you didn't have one. Oh, yeah, the guild.
Well,
right?
that he'll stop by there, but it's not like his place. It's just kind of where he stays.
Alright. As you get admitted towards the Harbor Hospital, as they ask you some questions and realizing what happened, they basically do what they can. They put him on a stretcher as they tell you to wait outside to see what they can do.
Can I slip them some gold to try and make sure he gets the intention?
No,
Like,
it doesn't work that way.
okay,
Here. They don't
damn
take
it.
gold.
Gotcha.
That's not what Celeste who made this place be.
Went to bribe an EMT.
Yeah.
I mean, like, also,
Kill him
how
faster.
convenient that you like fought this ghost right outside the hospital.
Yeah, they heard about the ghost. They brought him in. And
Yeah,
but
like-
they at the moment they just have to wait because they don't know they can't heal him.
Oh my god. Elliot.
As he's going old school, he's getting some needles and stuff
Huh.
drawn out of him.
Fun.
Medieval times style with some new age shit too. All right, as you guys are waiting outside, as it seems to be a while, as you guys we head back to the rich people, as you're still in the upper city, taking your leave.
You're right back.
As Ace, what's your place, your current hideout or your base of operation or whatever gang you're part of or communications tower? I don't know.
He'll just he'll say, "Oh, shit. I forgot to get my pants patched up. I just need to make a quick pit stop. I can catch up with you guys, or I guess if you want to come, you can, but you might not be allowed in."
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't mind waiting out here, or yeah, I guess if you want to meet us at Celeste.
All right. Yeah, I'll be. Shouldn't be more than 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'll gladly wait for you. That's nothing.
And Ace will head off to. Whatever that base is called.
All right.
He'll give a quick little like rap on the door.
As they open it up. Ah, welcome back, Ace.
Hey, is Vinny in? I just need him to sell something up for me real quick.
Sure, he's always in. Shit's fucking crazy out there. I'm surprised they're even out and about.
Yeah, no kidding.
I heard a rumor going on there's a fucking ghost on town in the lower cities. Came out from the fucking hospital, very so.
Wouldn't surprise me. There's all sorts of weird shit going on in this city.
Yeah, rumor tells me some 3 ruffians decided to fight it. Squiggly head, crazy man, and I believe like a lady with wings, and a guy with a big sword.
Interesting. That sounds like the crew I'm traveling with now.
Yeah, the worst thing is the crazy haired man, he went down. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Well, that would be unfortunate if you didn't.
Well, Lower City has its own issues. You know, us uppers, we could care less about them.
Well, speaking of, I found a job. We're dealing with some cultists, which is good. They're
Fucking
That's
Dead
the
3, you
business.
crazy?
yeah, well, the pay's good, and
Pay's good. It better be good. That stuff is horrible. Even the fucking Flaming Fist won't even touch them. I have a feeling they're working together, honestly. There's no way in hell that the Flaming Fist is going to even bother stopping what they're doing here. I'll bet it's something to do with this fucking Van Thampus. Fucking assholes are fucking trying to rule the city. I heard the fucking the mother the ruler of the Van Thampus potentially trying to take the seat of the throne of the 4 council members and taking heed of Baldur Gate's power. Since Ravengard's no longer in seat, She's trying to have her votes into her a plea to take over the city and run it her way.
Well, wouldn't be the first time that, I mean, this city is just power plays galore, so...
I suppose so.
I figured dealing with the cultists might, you know, we might kill two birds with one stone. They tend to get in the way of some of our business, and,
Well, if you want to take them out, certainly we can try to help you out here. But,
I'm not taking them on alone. I'm not that stupid. So I found a crew. We'll see.
well,
how
I
it
know
goes.
you would. There's no way in hell you'd work for fucking free these days. No one, anyways, around here works for fucking free. Better be a fucking heap of sack of gold for you to keep yourself retired for a while. Knowing you, you'd probably spend it in the moonlight.
Maybe. But if the job goes south, then I'll be the first one out. I mean, I barely know these people. They're not worth dying over.
Right. That's why. As he knocks on the door. Yeah. Ice is here to sell you. As you see next behind a desk, doing some paperwork. Some bookwork. Well, well.
Hey, what's up?
You know, keeping everything running, I guess you could say.
Yeah, crime surprisingly has a lot more paperwork than you'd think. But I'm not the one doing that, so I just need you to patch something up for me. I got into a bit of a scuffle yesterday, and
Take your
Different
clothes
noise.
off. Let me see it.
yeah, Ace will just strip down.
Jeez.
And I'll just hand him
Louise.
his pants.
You have a
or-
body of a fucking a mannequin, and you're destroying it this way. You could totally be working elsewhere. I heard Waterdeep's a good place to retire. You could find business elsewhere. Why the hell are you staying in here, Ace?
Well, you know, you I guess you could call me attached to all of you. I mean, you did take me in after all, and you know, gave me odd jobs here and there. I could probably be. I mean, I am trying to get out of Baldur's Gate, but for now, this'll have to do.
Alright, well, do you need anything to bite on? It's gonna hurt. So it gives you, like, kind of like a cloth.
Yeah, he'll put it in his mouth and.
Once they
Bite
start
down on it.
using some alcohol and stitching. Well, whoever your friends are, they better keep you safe. You're not gonna be young forever. Or you might find yourself in early retirement in the graves.
Well, I plan on being retired by the time I get old anyway.
You feel stabbed.
Ah, fuck. Warn me next time. But yeah, I mean, I plan on using this body while I have it.
Yeah. Well, this bullet wound looks fucking dangerous as hell. Fuck. It almost fucking hit your fucking large artery in here.
Yeah. Well, it didn't, so.
Well, I'd say keep it off of water or anything possible. Starts bandaging it. Change the bandages twice a day. Should heal up in a week.
I'll try my best. Thanks, Benny.
Gives you like a pack of it. These are just regular bandages. They're not like the same kind of bandages that you use for a healer kit.
Just give him a little two-finger salute as he heads off.
Yeah, go make me some money.
Yeah, put in good word about me for the boss.
Well, you better fucking do great. And we can talk about that. Yeah, I see you fucking do some good job about the Dead 3. And we can talk. Fucking.
Well, I haven't failed the job yet. That's why you keep hiring me.
Alright, you leave as the bandage is obviously hidden. It's a little bulky at the pants, but it's not noticeable enough. Knowing the fact that you're going to go to a bathhouse, you might have to be a little bit more careful. Alright, as you meet up with your crew, you heard the rumors. You can obviously tell Celeste and Beauregard about it if you want to.
Well, I think we should probably get back to the others. From what it sounds like, they might have gotten into a bit of a situation.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, apparently, Elliot didn't fare so well. But I think he's...
You see Bo kind of like shocked, and then did you hear where'd they take him?
Celeste's hospital, I think.
Bo would probably start running.
I don't even think he knows where the hospital is.
Probably not.
Well, he'll realize that at some point. Ace will follow behind, walking at like a brisk pace, but not, he's not rushing.
Yeah. Celeste and Tail.
As you guys head towards the lower city, leaving the gates in the upper city and making your way towards the hospital sightings. Let's see what happens to you guys. Let's see if you guys get one. Ooh.
Get the ghost. Get the ghost.
It's random.
If we do,
Go ahead.
if we do, Bo's gonna move through
Give me a
like
fight.
the guy from White Chicks. Move, dude.
Desert and dance. I got some different.
There's some denizens, huh?
Is it the denizens of Black Ops 2, like the little ugly baby things?
Ooh.
Peak game.
Kenku. Minding their own business. And you just see them.
Bo just like runs fast. You.
Ooh,
bitch.
Just kind of give them a little nod.
As you hear, fuck you! As they are mimics.
Yep.
Alright. You run past the heap side, the east way, eventually Brampton, as it takes you about an hour and a half of running and taking breaks and sprints here, eventually heading towards Brampton. As you see the crew outside waiting on a bench, as you can kind of panting and sweating, some of you. As Beauregard is not done, he's not built to take sprints.
Like Bo would show up, funny enough, last. Like Celeste and Ace are there.
Yeah, Ace was just like that whole time. He was just thinking, huh, the Kenku would actually probably be pretty good to have. So they're good at mimicking shit.
As you see Marvros there, like almost like father's like panicking, kind of pacing back and forth, as Celine's just kind of like, I don't know, being Celine.
Just there.
Well, I can see she's just cross-legged, you know. She's just like looking at her fingernails. She's like wondering if her butt.
She's seducing
like, nice
men
and
on the
tight.
street. Bo would run up to Mavros and grip him by the shoulders, and you can clearly see like a bit of anxiety in Bo's face. What happened to Elliot? Are they helping him?
Yeah, what the hell happened while we were gone?
We
Yeah. He's getting the help he needs, yes.
Well,
Ghost
we-
attacked.
so we were walking around town, and like Mavros said, a ghost attacked, and Mavros attacked it, and then I made it run away, and then it went after Elliot and knocked him out, and then I healed him, and he doesn't take healing.
He can't heal.
He can't heal. Not the way me and Celeste can heal. I don't know how to heal him.
Hmm.
You mean healing magic doesn't work on him?
Correct.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So
I
we
thought
didn't know what to
magic
do.
was like all powerful or all that fancy stuff you guys do.
Right. Same. Sees. But yeah. So we brought him here, hoping that they can help him, because we didn't know where else to go. He was stable when we brought him, but we can't heal him.
Hmm.
I was able to
I'm
stabilize him, make
sure.
him like for to breathe, but like she said, it's odd.
I'm sure the doctors in here won't mind me coming in and looking at him for a little bit.
Oh,
And Celeste will just go in and try to find Elliot.
Okay.
bless you, Celeste. Thank you. And then Bo would kind of like turn back to you guys again. So, a ghost. I mean, I believe you, but that just sounds mighty interesting. Not something that happens every day.
He said something about wanting revenge for someone killing him because he's gonna go see his family. Try to take over us. Well, Mavros,
Well,
and then died.
He was in me for a split second.
oh. Bo's eyes widen.
Not like
Well, I'm sure that was something mighty awkward having a spirit be within you. But revenge, huh?
Well, I tried to reason with him. Didn't take too kindly to it, so I had to put him down. Had to put him down again.
I suppose
Honestly,
that's
go ahead.
not entirely surprising. It would take a rather hell-bent spirit to come back from the dead after being murdered. It's unfortunately a rather common occurrence here in Baldur's Gate.
Sadly agree with you there. Having someone come up for vengeance doesn't sound too strange a thing, honestly. But I am glad to see that both of you is okay. And Mavros, thank you for stabilizing Elliot in there.
Well, treat him just like my own son. He does look a little bit older. Like, different.
Alright, I'm giving you, as you check the charts out, Celeste, as I'll post it in Discord, as they have done so many tests, so many things across him. He's stabilized now. He's at 1 HP, but he's got like kind of like a tank to breathe. He's got needles. You can see he's like almost bare bones naked, as they've noticed there are marks on him and stuff. As I'll put it in the Discord, as you can discern how you want to roleplay this as a doctor or a nurse as you see fit. As there's the hand up for you.
Hmm. Celeste just kind of just looks at the chart, looks gives Elliot a once over just to see if the chart was accurate and saying that they marked everything on the chart. She goes to look at the sigil that is clearly on his chest, and I would like to see if she has any recollection of what that may be.
You can roll me an Arcana or a Medicine check DC 25.
Oh God. Okay, so that 20. Arcana or medicine? Arcana's +1, baby. Let's go.
As you can
6.
tell, these are like out of the charts. This is like this guy should not be alive at this point. This is like they have went through the lists of healing. They went through the lists of like potions. They went through all magical means, doesn't work on him. They've tried like natural medicine, doesn't work on him. Something's about this curse and this mark. They even tried removing it as it doesn't work. This guy should not be alive, basically.
Well, just to
You can see he's awake, but he's
and-
really like sore.
Yeah. Just to dot our I's and cross our into what is it? Dot our I's and
Up there and cross the
That's
T's.
our T's.
yeah, that's the one. She's just gonna spend 1 point of lay on hands. See if a class thing will
You see, it does
give
nothing.
some sort of healing. Okay. Saying that doesn't work, she's gonna try her innate racial healing and use healing hand, see if that does anything.
Check that off. It does nothing.
And she's just gonna look puzzled. She's going to sit there for 10 minutes and ritually cast detect magic and see if there's anything coming off of the
You
sigil.
begin to feel prodded, Elliot, as you feel like kind of your eyes are kind of opening up as you see Celeste there testing what's wrong with you, as you are currently strapped to the table as they don't know what you are. As you have like a mask on, breathing mask, as you can talk, but you're like inhaling oxygen, because they think you're dying. They think something has possessed your body, like a mummified curse or something that they can't remove.
I think he won't say anything, but he'll just look at Celeste. Just like kind of like fading in, like his eyes are just like fading out, but like you could see like his eye contact making with you.
Don't worry there, honey. These doctors just don't know what's going on with you. So I'm here taking another look at you. Nolly looking, curse mark you got there. I'm just gonna take a quick peek into what you have on magically, so just give me a few minutes, yeah.
A curse?
Well, that's what the doctors think. But, I'm going to, see if I can detect any other sorts of magic that has been riddled throughout your body, so give me about 10 minutes and, we'll see what's going on with you.
Alright. As you detect magic, eventually, you can detail it as you see fit, Elliot. What kind of origins of magic is coming off that curse?
So when you do see is that almost purplish hue, but as well as like a kind of dark crimson red off of the middle section of it, you would feel more of an infernal side to it.
Hmm. Hmm.
You can roll a history check. The DC is 20.
Okay, I have a better chance. I'm proficient.
Another 6.
Another six.
Yeah, you don't
Hey,
really know.
if I get another 6.
6
It is
sixes.
infernal then. Yeah, it's just like it is infernal.
You, like, this is the first time you've come across something like this. This is kind of not found here around these parts. Curses are usually found, but something like this, if this origin is a little bit baffling that this child has it.
Yep. You kind of see Celeste's eyes flare into like a golden light as all of her eyes is just this bright golden color. She's just looking into you, kind of hand on her chin, pondering, looking at what's going on within you.
I think like seeing all this, he's just gonna look at you. He's like, "Am I going to die?"
If you take another hit, probably. But you're all right for now. You haven't made any dealings with devils, have you?
No. All I did was just collect herbs.
Well, come tomorrow, I can prepare another spell. A spell that's able to detect diseases and see if there's anything going on with that. But I don't think it's a disease, but I'll be looking into anything and everything. Huh. Whatever you have, for whatever reason, besides your lineage. As she notices the horns but doesn't say anything. You have infernal. Infuse seems to be a cast mark of infernal. Origins. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, I don't know what you have done. Your past is your past, and it is none of my business, but it may be my concern. Just don't get into any more fights for a little bit, yeah?
It was because of all that things that happened in Eltra, nearby the town. Were attacked, and I was running.
She writes that in his chart. So, that may have something to do with it. We'll find something. Don't worry, there are a lot of capable doctors here. We'll figure something out here soon, hopefully. But I suggest we take it easy for now, yeah?
He just looks at you with like teary eyes, and like, I don't want to die, please.
Now, listen to me. You ain't gonna die. You'll find now. These doctors have done the best that they can to keep you alive, and you're alive right now, are you not? Breathing, talking.
You just see him like tear up.
Oh, she kind of wipes away his tears for him. Oh, you poor thing. You may be an adult, but you're still a child, aren't you? And I think Celeste will just stay there and provide comfort for the time being while he's waiting to get better.
Alright, yeah, you can unstrap him. He's not dangerous to you or anything like that. As he can
Oh, yeah.
relinquish himself. His body's weak and frail. They do have wheelchairs. They're not like the good ones. They're made of wood, but yeah, they'll do the same job. As after you guys wait a good 30 minutes, as you're like wondering how long is it taking, you eventually get released, as Celeste allows. So he's in a wheelchair, as you can see. Kind of Celeste in the background, kind of carrying him out.
You would probably see like his hair like in front of him, so like you don't see his face at all. It's almost like the Grudge.
Yeah, and I'll make sure his hood is up, because Celeste would have noticed that it was down and flipped it over for him.
As you can see like kind of 2 bags on him. He's got a clear bag for nutrition and a blood bag going into his veins.
Avernus is going to wrap it.
As you are healing this way, by the way, Ace, you got 5 hit points. It's slow, but it's healing you from the inside.
The Ace?
No, not the Ace. Sorry, you. My apologies. It makes you
I was
Elliot.
Elliot.
Yeah, so it's like
He's a vampire recovering off of
natural
my
healing. It's increasing your natural healing faster, but it's slow. As you watch your big brother coming up to you, that's not related to you anyway.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Mavros is gonna like run up and like wrap his arms around Elliot. He's gonna like almost feel like he's squeezing, but he's not gonna like hurt him.
As you can see the IVs kind of stop giving him what he needs.
Yeah, it's like ah!
Celeste kind of like swats at Mavros to like loosen up a lot.
Sorry. Haven't. I'm sorry. It's good to see that you're out. How you feeling? You feeling all right?
Let me just... Because it needs to be... I'm okay.
Maybe it was a scare there, kid. Glad to see you.
The doctors
put me
and
into early
myself aren't sure what's really wrong with him and why he's not taking healing in any sort of magical means, but we're gonna find ways to figure out how to help him. As she is specifically not saying anything about Elliot's condition. That's something that he can tell them if he so desires.
Well, they'll find out sooner or later. Go
Well,
ahead.
that's what I was gonna ask. So he bathed in my room.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
saw marks.
You
on that
would
body.
yeah, you saw the whole marks.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
But
2 ladies have seen Elliot
maybe you thought it was a
naked.
tattoo, right? Who knows? Maybe you saw.
Yeah,
maybe like you've seen a lot of naked men and women.
Yeah.
You have the experience.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, it doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't like. But now you're realizing the inclination, but you're clicking it together and realizing there's more to it. He's a mysterious little boy.
We're all lining up the dots now.
Yeah, you would see like Bo in his new attire. he would be like very concerned looking at you. But like he saw Mavros like hug you and that whole thing stop and Celeste like shoot you, so he's like holding back that urge.
Or you actually crush me.
Exactly.
He's got some pit stains too. I'm running all the way.
Right. Well, he took his jacket off, thankfully, so he like put it back on. He's a gentleman.
Damn rich people. Watch. Don't worry, Celeste. Don't worry. All these rich people will find themselves dirty in the slums sooner or later.
I was gonna say he's not sweaty. He has the rich people deodorants.
And when
Yep,
Elliot
exactly.
becomes the richest person, everybody's like, "Wow, what happened in this campaign?"
But yeah, he would sit there too, and then I think with you being sick, you would see him like pull out of his bag this like gift box for you. I know you're not in the best of shape, but this is for you when you feel a bit better.
All present.
Thank you. I don't deserve anything.
No, come now, don't say that. We're all so worried as soon as we heard the news that you were here.
I just dragged you all guys into this.
No, we actively chose to help you in your endeavors. I'm sure we all have our own reasons as to why we chose to help you. So none of this is for you to blame.
Okay.
Yeah, don't blame yourself, kid.
Okay. As you'll go into like this little mantra of just constantly saying okay.
Well, how about this as a distraction? Maybe this isn't the best place to do it, but Bo's gonna do it anyway. I have one of those fireworks. And
At the hospital.
outside of
Just
it,
give Elliot a heart attack.
I'm gonna point up at the sky and tell Elliot to look. Here, watch this minute. And it goes 10 feet, and it'll be the blue one that I make like explode. Minor sound. So it doesn't startle.
I'm talking about Elliot here.
As you hear a kind of a pop, it explodes in the midair and kind of releasing a bunch of beautiful sparkling colors.
I think he
Is
just
that
look
a
up.
natural one?
Yeah. You hear just immediately him just cowering in fear in the chair, in the fetal position.
Oh, would turn and look.
Probably
And
just made it
he's
even
so
worse when he's
disheartened.
starting to scream like, "I don't want to die! I don't want to die!"
Damn it, Bo.
His PTSD's kicking in.
I wasn't trying, I swear.
As the firecrack noise goes so loud, as you can hear people in the distance. There's fucking kids playing with fireworks! Get the flaming fists here!
We should probably go now.
That's our cue to leave.
I didn't think it would be that big of a deal now.
Fucking kids.
It was nice while it lasted. Now let's go.
Celeste just pushes Elliot on the wheelchair out.
Go, go, go.
She ain't running.
Feels good when it's
She's
faster.
strong. Lady never runs.
Bumpy ride.
She's
We
sitting in the
already
wheelchair with him.
Alright, you begin to move to the east way. Away from Brampton. Where would you like to go?
How much time would you say we have until?
You have 5
It's evening.
hours until it's evening. And that's the time
Okay.
to go towards that place. So,
Okay.
it's Elliot, you get another 5 hit points as your thing is restoring you slowly.
Nice.
He's alive.
I am
Like-
at 11 HP.
Yeah, the bag is like
Uh.
half. Both bags are half empty.
Mavros is gonna try and find the closest sweet shop to get some sweets for
Oh, we're going to Joplins?
Elliot.
Yeah, we go to Joplins.
off to Joplins. That's time to get a sweet treat for Elliot.
Weed. I love that. Sorry.
It really sounded like
Oh, the old man is like, I need the weed.
that. My bag.
Weed.
Mavros would like go to Elliot's like, if we get to Joplins, like, what do you want? Or a snack? Anything you want.
They have other things like cinnamon buns and other sweet treats, sponge cake.
We should get him that evening bread and fruit plate. Food calms some symptoms.
You can go inside.
Or-
they
or
don't
silver
have a
jasmine
ramp,
white.
sadly. You're gonna have to get the stairs and ramp them up.
Come
He
on,
can
Bo,
walk.
carry-
He'll like.
You can
Carry
walk,
the
but
item.
yeah, you have to carry the bags. Or you're like, servants, Marvros and Celine, carry my bags.
Carry my shit.
My blood
I
bag.
think he would. I think he would, because it says I don't feel minor pain, but I can feel
Are you removing
dying.
these things out?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the rest
Are
of
they
the
like
healing from them.
That's fine.
Okay, you, Celine,
Let's stand.
Celeste, you let him pull it out. He's trying to pull these things out.
I think he's just like trying to walk out of it, and then like if he's like going through against the tension of
Yeah,
like the
you-
limit where it is.
uh,
Yeah.
Huh?
I swat his hands away.
He's not pulling it on his own hands. He's like using his whole body.
He's trying to rip himself off the chair and rip the
Yeah.
things aggressively on it, like Hulk.
He's just
Celeste just puts a hand on his shoulder and tries to keep him down. Now,
um,
what exactly are you doing?
I'm okay for now. I can get up. But you don't
You
have
okay
to.
for now, huh?
Yes.
Hey, it's illegal, man. You want that smoke?
I saw
It's
that. I'm like,
it's
how
only
we get
inside the
into
den.
the-
in the den. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got connections. I'm rich. Tell
Who's
people.
getting in there? It's Ace.
You know what?
That's true. That's true.
They leave him behind. You're like, oh, we're gonna listen to them smoke.
You are an adult, but you are still a kid. I'm gonna let you make your own choices and let you make your own mistakes and let you learn that way. So if you feel like you're okay in disregarding medical advice, you can get up.
You just sit back down.
I will bring you in there.
Okay.
You don't have to sound so defeated, you know.
Okay.
Okay. And Celeste will bring Elliot in.
Father Mavros is gonna be like, let him make his own decisions. If he stands up and he falls, he'll get back up again. No matter how many times he does, you get back up. We'll see it.
He stands up. I'm gonna force him to sit back down.
He like falls and then just stays on the ground. He's like, I guess he's not standing up.
My parenting skills did not lead me to this part. But yeah, if we carry the bags or something like that, I'll carry the bags for him.
Alright, carry the bags from. They feel like those like breast implants in your hands. Enjoy.
Mavros,
If I
stop
squeeze it,
speaking.
will that make heal him faster?
You want to try?
No,
No.
I will not.
There's a 50-50 chance that it might break the bag or it might make him feel sick.
I'd rather not hurt my son.
I better add that. Change the portrait. Add you in there, somewhere in that picture, with your wife.
That'd be so funny.
You're gonna be like fucking in the corner. The dog.
Right, hiding.
No, Maverick's gonna go boom and he's like, "Hey, remember how we only had 2 kids? Now we got 3."
That's so funny. Honey, where did you get this grown man from? Did you just steal a person?
Funny story.
You get divorced.
Oh, it's
A
funny.
year later.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god.
All right. So you get
if
some
we're
food
getting
and some snacks.
Yeah,
Go for it. You can.
I'm gonna get the evening bread and fruit plate
All right.
and a silver jasmine white. He's gonna be bougie.
All right.
He'll throw down a gold for tip.
Thank you. All right. Enjoy yourselves. As people begin to look at Elliot with disgust.
Yeah, he'll like cover his hood up, trying to not.
Ace just like Ace
You-
looks at the people who are looking at Elliot and just fucking like mean mugs them.
I like. Let's go. This place I thought was high class, but it looks like it's going low class.
Well, it
But
depends on
what's
who's
that?
in it that makes it high class.
I'm gonna give Elliot 2 fruit and bread plates so he can have all the fruit and bread he wants.
All right. These are giant platters, by the way. They're meant for like sitting of people.
Well, I was gonna eat one to himself.
Well, those two are for Elliot.
Yeah.
Get some star fruit on there and some other kinds of exotic stuff.
Boy,
eat! Bo would also, noticing those people do that to try and make Elliot feel more comfortable, he would pop open his parasol and like put it behind Elliot, so it's like covering him.
Let them talk.
Mind.
If they talk, they talk. It shouldn't affect you in any sort of way. I know that personally for myself.
You can see a little kid staring at Elliot. What's wrong with him?
You ever teach your kids that's rude to fucking stare?
Hey,
As she looks, she hears that, and she closes her ears. How dare you say that to my son?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that he said that. But yes, maybe teach your child not to also point at things that are
We're
slightly different.
leaving now, as the kid is only 4 years old.
Yeah.
We should just go.
No,
No.
please stay. I know
Them
that
leaving
you
is not your fault. It is their own.
exactly.
It's not your fault that their heads are so far up their ass.
You just
Exactly.
you let us deal with them, and you enjoyed all of this for you.
Okay.
Who's knocking on the door? Who's that? Is that someone's foot? Celeste? That's Slappy.
Foot bounce. It itches.
All right. As the shop is completely almost empty. It's just you guys. Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Nice.
As people come in,
See, look at that.
as they just take takeout as they leave. As soon as they see you, they leave.
Bo would try and be charming, and well, see, Elliot, you
Well,
and
it's not
Mavros
just
are
Elliot.
getting
They
VIP.
look at Celeste too, as she doesn't really look like she fits the part here.
Celeste or Selena?
Selena, sorry, Selena's Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Why do I not? What the
Your
fuck?
names are
don't
so
look
similar. Celeste and Selena. Jeez Louise.
I'm going by Lena now. It's just
No,
got
it's
short.
Selena. It's Selena. I'll get it eventually.
Look,
That eventually will be never.
I understand two women, both with
Right.
S consonant sounding names.
Mhm.
They're secretly sisters in a different life.
Yeah, Bo would just tell them, you know, uh, don't be worrying that no one's here. Right now we're getting VIP service. You're granting us a unique experience. So,
It's
They're
lovely
lost.
to hear, actually. Makes this place far more enjoyable.
Alright. As you guys get your food, your drinks, your smoke, whatever you got. As they bring you a special brownie on the table. Cosmo brownie. Enjoy it.
who did
It's
they
just
put
a
it by
table.
first?
It's just a table. It's a big fat brownie. It's dark, and it's
I mean-
got like little indentations of purple and green in it.
Bo's clearly gonna take a piece. He loves food.
All right, you eat it.
A piece, not all of
It's
it.
dry as shit, but sweet.
Bo will sip his drink after eating it.
Ace will take a piece and he'll inspect it before he eats it. Can I tell like what's in it?
You can roll a medicine check or a nature check.
Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Nature.
Do I see concern on Ace's face after I took a bite?
No, he's just looking at it. He's thinking,
Oh, okay.
you have no idea what the hell this thing is made out of.
Ace just shrugs and eats a piece of it.
It's dry
Yeah,
as hell.
Bo's-
It's like you need like something to drink it with. It's like it's dry.
Use nature
Apparently
for
they're not some
medicine.
pastries here.
Right. Bo's kind of like hot in mouth. He's like, ugh, this is so dry. Something so fudgy could be so.
As soon as it goes
Ugh.
into your stomach, it starts to melt, like almost like you ate like you drank chocolate milk. As you can feel quickly, your eyes kind of start to wiggle around as you can't kind of concentrate in your eyes. Almost like you have like vertigo for a second, and then you realize the room is starting to spin.
Selena, do you happen to be flying right now upside down?
As you can see his eyes, Selena, you can see his eyes are like almost like a cat eyes, or they're like the centerpiece is like enlarged.
Well, yes, I am. I'm not.
Bo is just like sitting there, kind of like giggling then. And you'd look over at Ace.
Your pupils are larger.
Oh no.
His pupils are dilating. Oh no!
Yeah, I think
I
Ace
didn't
is
know
just
Ace
kind of
could
like
fly.
he has his feet kind of kicked up on the table and he's just like kind of like tracing like circles in the fucking air.
Yeah, they're
I
like,
like
they're
to think that
appearing.
he's the only one who just like did not hesitate to eat it.
There's like half left.
We're just looking at him, just like, what's going on?
You probably see like Bo grabbing things in like the air. Look at all these butterflies.
Yep.
As it
Yeah, I
gets
think-
really warpy, you can see almost like teeth and like almost like a mimic inside the house. Beauregard, as you ate the most.
Where
yeah,
is
I
it
think
at?
Ace
You
is
feel a
probably-
tongue underneath of you on the seat.
Bo would smash the chair then, probably.
Hey! You're paying for that?
For,
I mean,
for,
he's red.
for the mimic.
What?
The mimic that just tried eating me.
I think the
Oh, he ate too much cosmic brownie.
yeah.
Well, that's gonna still come out.
How much does the chair cost? I'll pay for it.
Are you
It's
rich too?
it's a silver piece.
Just one?
Yeah, one silver.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Ace has probably
That's-
like experienced this before and he didn't eat as much, so he's probably just kind of like buzzed right now. Like he's still, pretty
Vibrant.
conscious. Yeah.
As
You
you
got a high
almost
tolerance.
you feel like you're like sinking into the cushion behind you. Beauregard kind of almost swallowing you up.
Bo just kind of like starts. You would see he's like shrinking his shoulders into himself, like as if he were melting into it, and he just like lays on the floor. It's so comfy. I don't think I've ever felt a couch like this.
Mavros will go over Bo's like, "You okay, buddy?
As you see
You
him
eat too much
as
of the
a
brownie?"
voluptuous, sexy tiefling.
And Bo would push them away. Back, seductress.
As you see everybody
hell
as
are
a
you
sexy version of themselves, even Elliot.
Oh,
Let my head down.
how can Ace be even
Sexy depressed.
Oh, you're like
Ace is
beyond
ugly.
sexy. You're like, oh
It's-
yeah,
he's
you're
the
ugly.
only one unaffected. Yeah, it's like he's the only one unaffected. He's normal.
He's female. You're not interested.
Yeah, Bo's just kind of like suddenly worried.
Come on, Bo, get off the floor.
Succubus everywhere.
I'm gonna reach out for Bo's hand. You want me to help you off the floor, buddy?
He will slap your hand again if he thinks that it's not you.
Ethan!
I said no. Didn't your parents ever teach you?
Back, whore.
Yeah, he used the back of his hand too, slapping it away.
And Selena looks, instead of female, because she's really hot, she's like a man.
Wow.
Man version.
Who's that twink?
Ew.
Is that twink?
I'll straddle you for 5 gold pieces.
Uh,
Oh no.
I mean, you don't even have a chair to go to the lap dance on anymore.
it was a mimic.
Alright,
I'm gonna force Bo off the floor.
Alright, you keep getting slapped. Oh,
Come on, you big
Don't touch
pink
me.
thing.
He does like a backhand spring up and like runs out the establishment.
as you run out of the establishment, you look like you're in a Play-Doh land. You're like, whoa.
Oh my god. Bo would stop as soon as he went out then, just kind of like, whoa.
You see
And be taking it in for a
a dog look at you as its 3 heads barking at you.
Someone better
Cerberus?
stop Bo.
Yeah, I think Ace will follow Bo out.
Well,
and,
it's not. It's a Cerberus, but to him, it's a Cerberus. It's just a dog.
But I'm saying someone better follow Bo before he murders a poor dog.
No.
As you see a balloon in the air, as you see it has a face, blowing fire everywhere.
Oh, I didn't realize that would affect you so much. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have let you have it.
It would affect it, huh?
But you see one person that doesn't seem to affect you. An old lady, and she looks the same on both sides.
Why don't you just sit down for now and
But I'm already
Oh,
floating.
As you see lava underneath you now.
that works too, just as long as you stay still.
Oh, alright. I think I can manage that.
All right, he jumps onto the wheelchair of Elliot, as he's in the jet now.
I would pick up Beauregard. She's strong enough to do so, and put him in his own chair.
You're bringing him back inside.
But- Bo just like stays like stiff while you do it.
He's a big man,
Good
baby.
lord. You pretend you're a plank of wood.
Exactly.
It does take a while for the hallucinations to go away. For Ace, it takes like 15 minutes. It goes away eventually. But for Big Boy McGee, it takes him an hour.
Oh, jeez.
Fair.
Yeah, I think during some point during that time, Ace would just look at Celeste and go, "So, your magic doesn't seem to work on Elliot. Do you have anything that could fix Bo?"
I don't know if it's considered a poison, but we'll see. Well, maybe there's something. Just give me a second. And, we'll use 5 points of lay on hands to purify poison to see if he can't take the weed away.
Yeah, you remove it.
I'm cured.
Oh, welcome back.
And that
For us,
was
that would have been,
interesting.
I don't know how much longer it would have been to deal with both like that.
Was that from that brownie?
Yeah, for being as big as you are, you seem quite sensitive to it.
That's what I pictured, the Chi Chong. Man, I'm freaking out. Here, I'll give you some fucking acid. Oh, shit.
Right, that's exactly how he saw the other people. They were just like, not real.
Game
Well,
over, man.
Sorry about that.
It was quite entertaining.
You slapped at me whenever I tried to help you off the floor.
I mean, in all fairness, it looked like it was this very voluptuous woman that was a tiefling, and she seemed like she was trying to seduce me, and I was having none of it. My mama raised me better.
Mm.
What? So I look voluptuous to you then?
No, not currently. Right now, you
Ace
look like
just looks a little like off in thought as he's like, if that's the case.
I prefer the ones in the upper city, not the lower city.
You low
Well, no,
class
Ace was just like,
two
the
gold
hell is that
forward.
massage? No.
Alright. Well, I'll end our session here as Ellie, you are full HP as your blood and your other tank is kind of empty. As you
That was
continue
fun.
on your journey across
We still have to
Baldur's Gate
deal with the
and
cultists.
descent into Avernus.